You putting $3 in there.
Hey, nothing about this shit free. I say free bands, but nigga, after you go through all that shit, think I'm finna let a nigga come and goddamn take what I done did, man. All these dudes I done paid. Man, I paid, man, this shit blood, sweat, tears for this shit, man. Nigga ain't finna do nothing about this cash, boy. For real, boy. I go to war. It ain't even about going to war. I ain't going to war for what's mine. It's mine, nigga. I ain't even going to war, nigga. Fuck that.
They itching for that pipe. My fingers, they itching for that pipe. I'm riding around the city and I got that calculator. I'm a motherfucking monster when they come to get that paper. Hey, my fingers, they itching for that piper. My fingers, they itching for that piper. I'm riding around the city and I got my calculator. I'm a motherfucking monster when they come to get that paper. Hey. We made a bond from the very beginning. I found my homie and my best friend. I'ma be that for you to the very end, no matter what, no matter what, no matter what. Yeah, we broke the rules, we took it further than. We made a promise to each other, we gon' never end. She gon' be there for the kid, no matter what, no matter what, no matter what. Yeah.
I think one of the craziest spot on things about Future, bro, is that he had literally you can say he had 3 to 2 careers, bro. Like when he first came out in the early 2000s and shit with like the Dungeon Family and shit with, you know, with Andre 3000, recipes to Rico Love, his cousin. And then from the 2000, like late 2000 up until like 2011, 2012 and shit, from the Future that we all know and shit. But then Future from 2015 up until nowadays and shit, like it's crazy how this man had 3 different primes, bro. It was a time where Future had to really build his name up and shit. So before he would become the Future that we all love and know as today, it was a time when he was just Future and shit, before he really became Future Hendrix that we all know and shit. This man had to build his name from ground up to literally where he at nowadays and shit. You can't do nothing but respect. He been around for a little minute. He just had to really take time to get himself out there, you know. But hey, man, y'all know how this shit goes, man. If you new here, hit that subscribe button, man. If you old here, hit that subscribe button, man. If you think you saw any one of my videos before, like anywhere, nigga, hit that subscribe button, man. I'm not playing, man. We going crazy. Oh, 2024. We don't got that long, bro. Y'all realize it ain't nothing but September, bro. We literally only have what, 3-4 months left. Yeah, let's get this shit. But man, bro, you see who we got, bro. You can feel it, bro. You can smell it, bro. You reading this shit, my nigga. You was literally reading the title, bro. You know how this goes, bro. We got Future, but we ain't just talking about Future. Like Future, we all love it though. We got pre-Monster era Future, bro. Y'all give him a round of applause, man. Let's go, let's go. Nah, man, pre-Monster Future, bro. Literally but before he dropped Monster and Beast Mode, and you know, before he went on his insane run in 2015, bro, it was a time that Future was still upcoming and bringing his name up and shit. You know, really not. Don't get me wrong. Now he was already Future like famous in like towards 2011, 2012, 13 and shit. Like he was really big and shit. He was already on hella features. He was already dominating with his own music and shit. But it just was. He was kind of just a generic type of artist at that point, you know. So that's why it's like many people and shit, including myself, will say that Future had 2 careers and shit, cause he was already popular and shit, but you can really say he fully didn't blow up and become known as the actual artist until like Monster and, you know, the mixtape run DS2 and shit came out towards like 2015 and shit. So at this point, he was just Future and shit. He wasn't too much Future Hendrix, you know. Like like I said, pre-Monster era Future, bro. Before the blonde hair, before the hat, before all that shit. This is black dreads only Future right here, my nigga. And it still was a crazy time. But y'all know how this shit goes, but I know I've been talking too fucking much, man. So let's get into this shit, bro. But like I say all the time before we do anything, go in the room with your girl and y'all go ahead and get on the laptop, bro. Y'all use a piece of rolls, some motherfucking hot chips and shit, and listen to me yap or however long this video finna be. So man, like I said in the beginning of the video, bro, Future had to really break himself up from literally from ground out, like from ground up, my nigga. So Future was associated with the Dungeon family and shit, which is an iconic, you know, group and just family and shit, you know, with that stems for Outkast and shit, Rico Lil, CeeLo Green, Goody Mob, like etc. and shit. And it's ironic enough that Future was a part of that shit. It's just crazy that this nigga already was coming from a legendary background, just off the stunt of just the people he was associated with. If I don't remember, like, mistaken remembering shit, I think Future himself quoted saying and shit how he wasn't he was a rapper, but he wasn't a rapper and shit. Cause Rico Wade was Future cousin and shit. Rest in peace to Rico Wade, my nigga. But that was Future cousin and shit, you know, and that was like who Future really associated himself with. So and you gotta realize he wasn't even called Future at the point. This was Meathead, my nigga. This nigga was known as Meathead, my nigga, and that shit crazy as hell to like just realize this nigga had a whole nother name and shit, you know, because he wasn't even known as Future and shit. But I think his name came from, like, I think from Rico or somebody around who's saying that he was the Future and shit. And he just stuck with that shit. But he didn't change it over time, though. Man, it's quoted to say that he was like, I think he was just saying like how he was always coming around and shit, how everybody even really want him around and shit. But he was always just sleeping on the couch and shit. He was always just associated with him and shit. And he was low key, like he was real low key and shit. So I think people weren't really too much taking him serious and shit until he really started, you know, putting himself out there as a rapper and shit. And that's when he'll be in a group with them called The Connect and shit. And he'll be on songs and shit. And you could, if you listen to Future early songs, bro, well, Meathead early songs, my nigga, this nigga didn't sound nothing like, the auto-tune wasn't even existing at this point, my nigga. Like, you could hear the Andre 3000 verse clearly, like, the influence clearly his verses, bro.
To a rap star line, beginning to a trap star, bright television, flipping on my eyesight, ringing noise, selling out every night, from the bottom to the top, butterfly, put a nerve in your teeth when you buy, hit the lead that I knew one right, first show, spit it out, one mic, superstar, shine bright with no light, epidemic high to the street lights, heat all through the mic, make shot the field with it burn light, focus tricks, playing with the double hard of a rubber on another level, vacate the scene, get your shit together, gone ball, playing with the pebbles, evergreen trees, all a nigga need, get a taste of the mozzarella cheese, trap star.
Like a ludicrous Andre 3000 influence going through all his verses and shit. Like, just listen to some of this shit, bro. That shit is crazy, bro. Like, it was a point in time that this nigga sounded like BG, Ludacris, Andre 3 even Big Boy. Like, he sounded kind of like Outkast and shit. And I know you're thinking like, well, he was associated with him. Nigga, that don't mean nothing, nigga. He just sounded just like them niggas, bro. That's just what Atlanta at the time sounded like in the early 2000s, bro. Like, that shit, that's what music out there sounded like. So, you can say it was just for that time and shit, but you gotta realize his name is Future for a reason, bro. He didn't sound like didn't really start to pick up until like the mid 2000s shit, where he really started associating himself with Rocco and shit, and that's when he'll kind of really associate himself with Rocco shit. Now people, it's quoted, now it's kind of written down as facts for real, bro. And I don't know if Future would want to give him his credit or not, but Rocco really put Future on, bro. He put him on to a motherfucker and shit. Like, and I don't know if people, it's crazy how they got into a little beef back in like 2016, 17 and shit. I think Rocco sued him and shit, like he owed him money or some shit when he left the record label or something like that. So they ended up getting to a thing, but I think Future ended up paying him like $7 million, $10 million and shit, like the settlement back in 2016, 17, one of the years and shit. It don't beat the fact that Rocco really put this man on the shit. Once he started really associating himself with Rocco and really signing with Rocco towards the late 2000s, like mid-late 2000s to the early 2010s and shit, that's when Future music really, he'll become the Future that we kind of want to know and shit as nowadays and shit. Where his style was really pick up and really start blossoming into his own sound and shit. Hence where, like, you could say he then came in the futuristic era and shit. Like, once the futuristic era started popping in, like, the Atlanta scene and shit, it's like Future came at the right time and shit. Like once that type of music was starting to come out with beats like that, you know, where it's just you could experiment with certain flows and shit. Future was the perfect guy to really, I mean, his name is Future, my nigga. But he was the perfect, he came at the perfect time really for all that type of music and shit. With songs like Trap Party and shit, which low key sound like a shawty low ass type of verse and shit. I gave cap.
It's an extravaganza, the way I live. Got a 5-carat stone, both of my ears. Like to shop at Filth, fresh new gear. I'm an astronaut kid when I appear. What you worth, Future? About $1 million in cash. I was born with a swag, now I'm swimming in cash.
With motherfucking Free Band to 08 with your Scooter in trouble and shit.
Free band, a hoe getting frozen. Free band, the bitch done told me. Free band, you know a nigga want me. Free band, my hood all on me.
Yeah, watch this with Rocco and shit. That was the underrated gym at the time.
Watch this, hey, watch this, hey, watch this, watch this, hey, watch this, man, watch this, man, watch this. See you standing there just watching, I'ma give you something to look at. Standing there just watching, I'ma give you something to look at. Why you standing?
Road to Riches. I mean, like the early Future songs that really like kind of really put Future on that, like, you know, when Future was getting on the shit. Rocco definitely was a big part of Future early career and shit towards like the early 2010s, like, you know, really put Future on the map, but giving kind of Future that sauce, and Future kind of really coming with his own sound and shit. It's just really crazy though, bro, because like this nigga Future really like, you really don't really see interviews of Future really giving Rocco his credit and shit. I mean, I can understand giving Rico Wade his credit, that's his cousin, that's his family and shit, you know, I can understand that. But at the same time, you gotta give credit to Rocco, bro, cause Rocco really put Future on, like, he really the main kind of reason why we know Future who he is, bro. I mean, putting Future on like mixtapes, albums and shit, kind of pushing Future to the forefront and shit. Now Future was building his name up too, but you gotta realize Rocco was a bigger name in 2000 and shit, like late 2000, like working with Gucci Mane and blah 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 and shit, just really putting himself out there and shit. Future definitely gotta give Rocco his credit and shit. I mean, I look at it, that's just how I look at it. I see how they got into that little shit a couple years ago, but it's just like Future low-key don't give Rocco his credit though, bro. He really don't at all, my nigga. Well, you never too much see him give me his credit. Wait, nah, cause I'm lying. I remember it was a video, like, I remember they went on, like, they had a performance back in what, 2019, 2020 and shit. I remember they had a whole performance and shit, so I'm lying. I think they squashed their beef a couple years after that shit. But still, though, you really don't see like interviews or nothing like that. You really don't see Future giving his credit though. I can't even cap and shit. But after really going crazy though, shit, Rats by YC and Future, which was written by Future and kind of made, really was a Future song shit. He just gave it to YC. End up going crazy, take it off in the 2000s, early 2010s, you know, 2011s and shit. And that when people really would find out who Future was and shit. Now, I ain't gonna lie, this song really kind of stamped who Future was at the time and shit. Now, don't get me wrong, he was going crazy before this, but this where everybody outside of Atlanta was starting to pick up who this nigga was. But it wasn't to this song right here, Tony Montana, bro, which low-key would take off and shit. Originally was called Scarface at first. I remember on the True Story mixtape, it was originally named Scarface. But this song right here, bro, would be the changing point in Future career up to that point and shit. That's when people would start to pick up and realize who the hell this nigga was and shit. Now it's crazy as hell to realize that this song low-key is considered one of the first main mumble rap songs and shit. Even by Future himself, he even states that this is low-key one of the first really mumble rap songs and shit. At least credited as the most mumble rap song shit at the time. Cause Future said recording this shit, bro, he was high as shit, my nigga. He didn't know what the hell. He said he recorded this shit high as hell and then woke up the next morning and played it and then realized what the hell he was saying and shit. But he fought with it so much that he said he gonna keep it like that. He ain't gonna change it at all. Which I can't fault him for, bro. Cause I ain't gonna, if I would have recorded some shit like this and I would like, bro, this shit hard as hell though. I can't even cap. You know, I can't understand what the fuck I'm saying, nigga. But it's crazy that this song is really considered one of the first main, like literally, if you search this song on Wikipedia or anything, bro, it literally say the genre is mumble rap, my nigga. Like that's literally what it says, my nigga. This song right here will be coming like kind of one of the first main like known bit songs for him at the time and shit in 2011 and shit. This where Drake will hop on the song that year too. Drake will hop on that shit. You gotta realize this is prime Drake. This is Take Care era Drake, my nigga. Drake hopped on the song, kind of gave it an extra little boost and shit, you know, extra little push and shit, you know, the Drake effect, of course. I remember him and Drake kind of had like it's crazy to say this shit now, bro, because Drake, they always like, it's crazy how him and Drake not on good terms now and shit, but really him and Drake kind of had they kind of had shit going on back at that time though, back in 2011 and shit. Cause I remember when the music, if you notice the music video and shit, it's just the Future version. It's not the remix and shit. And I think they had like a little somewhere beef and shit because Drake didn't hop on the video, or Drake didn't do the video and shit. So Future felt the type of way, and you know, I think they had like a little, not even a beef, but kind of a little beef and shit. But it really didn't last that long, shit, because we all know they'll end up becoming an iconic duo after this and shit. And they'll drop, you know, hella songs and tapes and shit. But they did have a little beef at the time because Drake did hop on the video. But man, it's crazy to think, man, when this came out, bro, niggas thought Future wasn't even gonna take off for real, bro. They thought this shit was the worst song ever. It was the weakest shit ever. Like, niggas just like, what the fuck is this nigga talking about on this song, my nigga? And I remember being a young nigga and witnessing this shit, like, and realizing, like, damn, like, these niggas don't like this nigga. But me, I had an older uncle, bro, Free Nodger, my nigga, that used to play all Future early shit, my nigga. Like, I'm a young nigga, so I remember just hearing all this shit and be like, bro, this shit was so fire. He's a spam the fuck out of this shit, my nigga, like, literally. Then you gotta realize, though, the era this shit was coming out, yeah, the futuristic was going crazy, all that shit, you know, Atlanta was bubbling, but you gotta realize, this is 2011, this before drill became a thing. This when music was slowly transitioning, bro. But really, music was already transitioning, but it was so much shit that was coming out at one time. And when this came out, this shit was considered the worst shit ever, my nigga. Now, you know we gotta talk about the iconic mixtape / just album run. Like, the shit he was doing around these times, my nigga. Now, Dirty Sprite is considered the kind of the beginning of Future reign and shit. I mean, like, this tape really put him on to like new heights and shit. Like, he was going crazy with 1000 and all the other tapes, but this tape really put him on a highlight pedestal, and people really know who the fuck this nigga was when this shit dropped, nigga. This shit had classics on it, bro. 100, bro, was a fire ass song, bro.
Hey, before you had a plug, you used to call up your connect. You can tell I fucking fish, I remember playing with a chick. Got that money on my mind, and it's easy to finesse. You got the rest on top of rest, that fish per K, it is the best. Rockin' cardio, yes, play like chandelier, yes. Aqua feeling clear, yes. Future out of here, yes. I bought the bass with me. You can bet a cake on it, got some old habits.
Never been this high, yeah, with 2 Chainz, bro.
All white, bitch, the messages, all white Louis. Millionaire frames, handmade, I'm just coolin'. The kids so fly, send shadows like a movie. Bitch say I party hard, told her I make movies.
Watch this, of course. We win it was Young Scooter.
My ice on rocket, got my body on cold. I got bad bitches around me everywhere I go. Summer, spring, fall, winter, change wardrobe. Got a straight, not just stack when your stacks won't go.
Real Dirty Sprite, my nigga.
That Pepsi, I'm on that DJ shrew. I'm on that big hawk, I don't know what to do. Hold 3 or 4. My Sprite so dirty, fool. My bitch remind me all the time. That drink could kill you.
Let's do this.
And bro, you know how iconic this shit was because we got a sequel to this shit a couple years later, bro, which is considered one of the best trap albums and shit. And it's crazy, this is low key one of the hardest trap albums of like the mixtape run. Then he followed that up with True Story, bro, which was crazy as hell with Free Band Game with Schoolie, my nigga. Now we all know how hard Schoolie really is, my nigga. So you just listen to this shit, bro.
Empire. You suckers wouldn't understand, it's a man thing.
That's a big dog shit.
Yeah, I'm just saying
Y'all just talking out
things.
tonight.
I'ma show you really rain things. I just done a free thing.
Bigger picture with Shawty Low.
It ain't all about the ice, all the nice niggas sacrifice. Yeah.
Long time coming. It was a crazy ass song, bro.
The Empire.
Honey cold to start new relations. No, it's been a long time coming back.
Ain't no way around it, my nigga.
Bitch gon' be a bitch, hoe gon' be a hoe. A killer gon' be a killer, that's all you need to know. Ain't no way around it. Ain't no way around it.
Magic came from this bad boy. Then he followed up with Streets Calling, my nigga, which is even classic tape, bro, with same damn time.
Just with the set going crazy. Got some damage around my neck, no fugazi. Bad bitches in the suite trying to bathe me. Just a young hood nigga, streets raised me.
Made myself a boss, bro.
I walk on Jimmy and smoke on loud. I got perfect attendance. I ran that word to your town. Cause I made myself a boss. 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 I
Can't make this up, my nigga.
When you get money, they say you join the Illuminati. Only time they talk when you get money. When you run the city, bad bitch, you come running. Then they get to be impressed. They coming.
Gone to the Moon is one of my favorite all-time Future songs from the pre-Monster era, bro.
Solitary twinkle, wow. Ice wave, pink, wow. Chips like Pringle, order 10,000 singles, wow. Dress it up and met it, wow. Bag it up and set it, wow. Started off finessing, wow. Ended up finessing, wow.
Unconditional Love, bro. I mean, this shit has classes, bro. He was really coming out the, like I'm telling you, bro. He went on the insane mixtape run, bro. He wasn't too much bullshit. Then he followed up the next year, 2012, with the classic, which low-key need to be put on streaming services, bro. Astronaut Status, by nigga. Now, this low-key was a prelude to Pluto. Like, damn, that's just like a taste of what we was finna get for Pluto and shit. Even though this project, Pluto, don't too much sound the same. It was a fire-ass prelude to leading up to Pluto, because we got Pluto a couple months after this. But this show right here was fire as hell too, bro. With songs like Deeper Than the Ocean, which is one of my top Future songs, my nigga.
Pain running deeper than the ocean. My pain running deeper than the ocean. My pain running deeper than the ocean. Pain running deeper than the ocean.
My whole 2 is crazy.
She sexy, she fine. She say she love you, I know she lying. We stay fucking from time to time. You can marry her today, she still mine. It's
Shopping spree was fire as hell, bro.
I don't wanna take a shopping spree, so she need a nigga on the grind. I don't wanna take a shopping spree, then she wanna make that pussy mine.
No matter what, it's a classic.
For it to get this serious, I got another nigga bitch with me, and I'm falling for, yeah, I'm falling for. We ain't got no strings attached. I want more. We told
Itching, bro. Come on, bro. Itching, my nigga. Swap it out, bro. Come on, man. This shit has classes, my nigga. It's like Future definitely need to put this shit on motherfucking streaming services, bro. He's sleeping, my nigga. And we'll get the classic debut album for him, Pluto, in 2012, which had classes on here too, bro. But so it's like, You Deserve It. Permanent Scars.
It's a permanent scar. You can't forget who you are. And no matter where you go, they say you are who you are.
Homicide with Snoop Dogg, my nigga.
say you wanna take a ride, get in. I grew up on that other side, get it in. These niggas sell a bunch of pies, snatch a pin. I heard you say it going down, I'm going in. Go tell him it's a homicide. Go tell him it's a homicide. Go tell him it's a homicide.
Go Harder was crazy. Turn On the Lights, of course, is a classic, my nigga.
I wanna tell the world about you just so they can get jealous. And if you see it before I do, tell I wish that I met. Turn on the lights, I'm looking for one too. I heard she keep her promises, ain't never turned on you.
Motherfucking shit, goddamn, Never End. Future was cooking, my nigga. He was cooking. And Honest that dropped this shit, which low key, you know, that this could be considered the last of that sound of Future, of like before he really dropped, you know, Monster and shit. This considered the last sound of that type of Future and shit. But this had classics too. This was a banger tape and shit. This had I Won with Kanye.
I just wanna take you out and show you off. You already know that you the perfect one. Girl, when I'm with you, feel like a champion. Ever since I got with you, I feel like I done won me a trophy.
Move That Dope, Pusha T and them was crazy. Shit was crazy. You know, motherfucker, I'll Be Yours. You know, this always wasn't really my favorite go-to Future album and shit. No, don't get me wrong, this album had bangers on it, but it wasn't my go-to album from Future. Like, you know, even at the time, it just kind of came and went for me, at least at that time, bro. Then you got the underrated gems and shit that was on other like tapes and shit, not official tapes, but just on other tapes and shit. Songs like Trending Topic.
100 bands is out it. The truck of Maserati. The girl that came from Friday. I got them on the miley. She rode it like Bugatti. They got my style curvy. Now that's a trending topic. Yeah, that's a trending topic.
Hard, my nigga. I mean,
I got bad bitches, bitch so bad she harder than a dime. Went and dropped a deuce and four and try to stretch her hard now. If you try to find these shoes, they gon' be hard for you to find.
goddamn Double Cup and Miley.
Double cups and Miley, double cups and Miley, double cups and Miley, double cups and Miley, double cups and Miley.
How it was and shit, which is an underrated. Come on now, that's
hit the block and sell drugs. That's exactly how it was. Take the Sprite and take the codeine and I pour me up a cup. Get a Miley, drink on money, smoke some buddies. How it was. Last night we made a movie. I'ma tell you how it was.
songs on GTA 5, bro. If you remember playing GTA 5 and hearing this classic, bro, you should know this shit, bro. Then you gotta realize Future, like his featuring, bro. Now it's not a few, like, bro. And we gonna talk about this later on in the video and shit. But you gotta realize Future was dominated with it, like his feature runs at this time, bro. But Fuck the World with Gucci Mane, bro. He spazzed on that song. Bugatti.
I woke up in a new Bugatti. I woke up in a new Bugatti.
Ready with B.O.B. at the time and shit.
We just get ready. We just get ready. Anytime they come around here, nigga, we ain't gon' let up on you, nigga.
Motherfucking bitches and bottles and shit, my god, nigga.
Let's go dumb and retarded. Let's get high as we want and let's go and burn up a forest.
Tap Out.
She got that $1 million. She got that $1 million.
And shit, like, I mean, bro, this nigga Future was all in, like, and it's like when he first really started taking off, Faded with Mike Will and shit.
Throwing shots of liquor on my lover, my nigga. Even my niggas know I love her, my nigga. And ain't no love for you hoes, you hoes crazy. And we ain't never gon' fold, we stay faded. Yeah, we stay faded. No
Motherfucking, bro, go on and on for days, bro. Now we'll be here all day talking about Future, like his feature runs, bro, cause he still to this day is on features, my nigga.
The Empire.
You know I had to talk about this, bro. We gotta talk about Future overtaking T-Pain's spot when it came to like the hooks. Just being a new feature run, nigga. Just kind of taking over that sound of music when Future was really coming in 2010s with that auto-tune shit, bro. Now I know you thinking like, what the hell? Like, what the hell you talking about shit? Basically, bro, like T-Pain run. Now we all know T-Pain, bro. He's like the godfather of this auto-tune shit. He kind of really forefronted that auto-tune shit. He's the reason why we really got 808s and Heartbreaks, my nigga. T-Pain was dominating the 2000s shit, but I'd say towards from like probably 05 to 2011, 2012, 2013-ish was when kind of T-Pain, that like I'd say 2012, 2013-ish was like the last 2 years of T-Pain really becoming like the last years where he really was on a lot of features and hooks and shit. Like after that, you really did too much see T-Pain that much after that. It kind of was like he slowly disappeared and shit. The more Future was blowing up, the slowly T-Pain was disappearing and shit. So why I kind of put this as low-key, like, nah, all this is gonna be my assumption and shit. Because don't get me wrong, T-Pain going hella interview podcasts and shit, and he kind of tells his story a lot and shit, of how, like, basically, when Future was coming up and shit, how it was kind of like, it was over and shit. He was kind of getting told in his face that he was getting replaced by Future to be the new nigga of the auto-tune shit, like the head of that hook shit. How like he low-key wasn't fucking with DJ Khaled that much anymore. DJ Khaled was slowly moving away from him and shit. And it's just Future becoming that new guy in rap and shit. So how I look at it, man, this how I like to explain it in my own eyes of what I remember seeing as a kid and shit. Like really remember witnessing it, how really this shit going. So I would say towards like I said 2012, like 2011, 2012ish would be like the last time you'll really see T-Pain and shit. So I recall like the last really main bit song he was kind of on at that time. I'd say probably like Bag of Money with like Rick Ross and shit. Like I remember that being like a bit song because he was the hook of that song too. I'd say that really being like the last really big main song that T-Pain kind of was on, like in the 2010s and shit. How I really honestly put it though, another way is that T-Pain really was letting all the backlash get to him and shit. With like him, people coming to him, like people been coming to him for the auto-tune shit. I mean, Jay-Z made a whole diss song towards that nigga in the 09 and shit with Death for Auto-Tune, my nigga. They was already coming from with the auto-tune and shit, but they really was starting to come in. But it seemed like T-Pain was letting all the backlash and just everything that everybody was saying stuff to him really get to him up to that point and shit. I mean, with Usher telling him that he fucked up music for real singers and shit. You know, Jay-Z doing all that, making a song, kind of going at T-Pain and shit. You can really say that he let the auto-tune, all the like bad backlash and shit that he was getting for everything, get to him and shit. And he kind of really put up like hold on his music and shit. And you gotta realize the more people that's coming up with this auto-tune sound, that melodic sound and shit, the Future really coming up with that type of sound and shit, it's like he was making more room for people to really overtake and, you know, take that spot from him and shit. It's really crazy because T-Pain really could sing, bro. Like, T-Pain really could sing and shit. He really didn't need an auto-tune. He kind of just did it because it was just kind of his original sound, you know, like that's what he was coming for this shit. So when Future coming out with that sound of music that he really was coming out with and really used the auto-tune in kind of a different way and shit, kind of like in a rapping type of way, it's like people slowly was getting tired of T-Pain, pushed TK to the back. I mean, record labels even like they self-jive and shit, like kind of put T-Pain on the shelf and shit, kind of like back his releases and shit, not really too much promoting him, putting him out there no more and shit. Rappers, artists, like, you know, people won't really put him on their songs no more, and Future was kind of becoming that guy of like the new nigga putting the features shit. I mean, he kind of became like DJ Khaled, new T-Pain and shit, cause T-Pain was on a lot of DJ Khaled early biggest songs and shit, but Future came and kind of took that spot from T-Pain and shit, and he kind of made that sound like where it was and shit. It kind of became DJ Khaled hook guy basically. I think that beef also stemmed because T-Pain was like the song I Woke Up in a New Bugatti. I think they used T-Pain Bugatti and shit, and T-Pain was like, I think he said something about it on the internet, and DJ Khaled kind of was like telling him to delete and shit, but T-Pain was like, nah, he's standing on what he's saying. So I really want to say T-Pain low-key got blacklisted too. He got blackballed too. Like, he low-key just, you know, it was honestly a fucked up situation for T-Pain and shit. It was a sad overcome, but then again, it's like, what can you do? I mean, we got Future. I mean, you can say that's the good thing that comes from it. We got Future, but it's like, damn, T-Pain was that guy. Like, T-Pain was that main dude. Like, every award show back in the 2000s shit, T-Pain was on every song that was getting nominated or won, bro. It's like, shit was crazy that he got his shit took that quick, my nigga. But it's just like, damn, when I think of Future, it's just like 2010s, bro, like pre-Monster Future, bro. It just an insane time because Future really is that guy, bro. He's still that guy, my nigga. Like, he been killing this shit for like, I want to say he been killing this shit for a little minute, bro. Again, this bit breaking like the late 2000s and shit, dominated 2010s and still going strong in the 2020s, bro. That's a lot of shit. That's a lot of accomplishment, bro. And this nigga done won Grammys, bro. This nigga got awards, platinum albums, classic mixtapes, classic songs. This nigga on a lot of songs, bro. Like, he's really that guy, my nigga. He only got better after this shit, my nigga. This is just like a prelude to the shit we really like. We ain't even on the other shit yet. That's why I say I'm gonna make this video like a 3-part type of series, 2-part series and shit. Like, I know for sure the next video we're gonna be just talking about strictly Monster. Then we're gonna talk about the iconic run in 2015, 2016. Then, you know, I want to say third part gonna be from 2017 to nowadays and shit. Just really a crazy time because Future really like dominates this rap shit, bro. Like, to this day, my nigga. But it's crazy that this nigga We only on this one part and he was already going crazy. And we ain't even on like the shit. We ain't even on where it really got him started, you feel me? We just on the little shit. And that, ladies and gentlemen, will wrap this video up. Y'all enjoyed this video, man. Y'all give this video a big ass thumbs up, man, bro. I'm not playing, man, but y'all, I love every single one of y'all, man. Y'all show so much love and respect, bro. Y'all know how this shit really goes, man. We do this shit every goddamn time. Every end of the video, I give my praise to y'all and I give my praise to the man above, man. Because if not for God, this would not all be, this wouldn't be possible. But if we want for y'all too, this won't be possible because y'all showing niggas so much love and respect, man. Y'all really love these videos, man. I love these videos too, bro. Like I'm so passionate about this music shit, like I always say, man, because it just, I've been going up music, like the way I talk about music. You don't think I make music the way I talk about this shit? I do not make music, bro. I just really I got the love and passion for this music shit. Like it's been with me since I was a little kid, bro. Like when I was a little nigga and shit. So this always been something that grew with me and shit. You know, I just really studied this shit, my nigga. Like I love everything about the music shit. I have a story for so many albums and projects and shit. It's not even funny, bro. A lot of shit, man. But hey, man, I don't really want to keep this outro this long because we know the outros be long as hell, man. But I just want to give y'all thanks, man, and thanks to the Lord, man. Thanks to the God, man, and thanks to y'all, bro, because y'all keep me so humble. Like this is a crazy experience. Y'all keep me motivated and inspired, bro. I get inspired every day by something, bro. So it's just crazy that y'all fuck with these videos and shit. And it's crazy how something that you could like, everybody else have the same story with it too, bro. So that's also something crazy to see, man. But I got way more shit coming, bro. This ain't the end. This really only the first part of the future video, bro. We got another future video coming, like probably quicker than after this and shit. I'm talking about the other shit, you know. So you know, just hit that subscribe button, man, if you're new to the channel, bro, because we got so much shit to tell, man, and just so much shit coming, man. Besides that, man, that's all I got, man. So yeah, man.